Okay, can we start? Okay, yeah. Okay, now my question is, now we're going to learn something called as units, concept of units. Very, very, very important. Many people, many of my students have, let's say, before they come, they have problem with units. It's a very confusing subject. I will make it chocolate now, and from today onwards you would say it is chocolate. Okay, before we start, okay, I just put one small thing, concept of it, and you need to think how AutoCAD thinks. Okay, units. Okay, can I say units basically two types? One is imperial, one is metric. Now what is imperial, what is metric also I will tell you. Don't know. Imperial means inches and feet. Metric means millimeter, centimeter, meter, kilometer, wherever metric. Very easy. Okay. Okay. My question is, because generally sometimes you might have clients in US, they are all using inches. Okay, and you are using, let's say, millimeter, or other way around. They are using millimeter and you are using inches. I don't want you to play only one side. No, I can't do imperial. No, I can't. No, you may be alien. You need to do everything. Okay, my question is, how does AutoCAD think units? You need to understand his thinking. If you understand his thinking, you are playing with him. Otherwise, he is playing with you. Okay, I'll give you an example and things will be very clear. Okay, so let's move forward. Okay, listen. I will just draw one line. My aim is not to teach you line now. My aim is to teach you units. Okay, I'm going to draw a line. Okay, and you're not going to tell me. Okay, listen. Okay, this is a line, no? Okay, I know you can see the line and you can see the length of the line. Something like this. I draw a line, isn't it? Okay, you can see something like 1 inch, isn't it? We said line AB. If I keep the mouse on top, you can see the line 1 inch. You can see it?
Where at the bottom?
On the top. Here.
Okay, yes.
If you can't see it, you can just come here. Can you see length?
Correct.
1 inch. Okay, but never tell me it is 1 inch. You would tell me it is 1 unit. Okay, 1 unit. You're not going to tell me inches. Now you ask me why. Inches is for humans, not for aliens, or not for AutoCAD. Okay, 1 inch. 1 inch, isn't it? 1 inch. But AutoCAD does not care what I'll tell you. Okay, what I'm trying to convey message is, this is the moral of the story. AutoCAD does not care what units you are in. Okay, I'll tell you what's the meaning in 1 minute. Okay, is this clear? I drew a line which is 1 inch, but I will never tell me 1 inch, tell me it is 1 unit. Okay, now you ask why, isn't it? Okay, before we move forward, do you know that 1 inch is equal to 25.4 millimeter? This is one standard, like a conversion. Okay, now my question is, let's suppose one client gave you a drawing with 1 inch, what I told you, 1 unit, 1 inch, which is 1 inch line, isn't it? Now what you need to do, you need to convert this inch to millimeter, isn't it? Okay, so first thing is, you need to know where is the location of units command.
Correct.
Do you know where is the location? I do not know where is the unit. You know where is the location? Okay, this one you can do. If you do not remember the location, you can type the units, isn't it? Okay, very good. You go to the application here, isn't it? Something, and he will tell you where is the location. Okay, good. Isn't it? Okay, we can go here, drawing utilities, and then units. Okay, okay. See, this table or this is very simple. Okay, very, very small. Everybody fear this. Now you will tell me this is chocolate. Okay, okay. Before we move forward, see, you need to understand there are two things here. Okay, AutoCAD does not have brain. We give him its brains. Okay, can you see here what is written? Inches. Very. I think red would be better in a white background, isn't it? Right, listen. This is written what? Inches. Okay. Remember this. Okay. Whenever there is inches means imperial. Okay. This has to be architectural. He will not do it for you. Now you'll ask me why. I will tell you why also, don't worry. Whenever there is imperial, it has to be architectural. So first as you come, you will keep your eye here. Then you will keep your eye here. Okay? Okay. Another thing will be, whenever there is metric, we will have the next case, because my aim now is to convert inches to millimeter. So I need to change this, no? Okay, I just write it here. Whenever there is metric, it has to be decimal. This is just a name. I will tell you what is the meaning of it. So what I want to millimeter. Can you see millimeter somewhere? Here it is. Click it. I need to come from here up and change to decimal. Okay, very clear. Remember, this is a rule. Whenever imperial, it has to be architect. You have to change it. AutoCAD will not do it for you.
Okay.
Metric means millimeter, centimeter, whatever. Has to be decimal. Now you ask why. Okay. Let me ask you one thing. Can I write? I'm just writing. Okay. Let's say 3/4. This is imperial, inches. If I write it like this, 375, you ask me what I am drinking.
Millimeter.
I'm just telling you, can I draw like this, 3.375 inches? You don't ask me. Clearly you ask me, how much you drank today?
Correct.
Isn't it? You never ever draw this.
Correct.
But if I write, another question, if I write like this, you will ask me, this second bottle or third bottle?
Correct.
Isn't it? You never ever do this. If I do it like this, 3.375 millimeter, you know I'm not drinking, I was drinking water.
Correct.
Yes. Why? Can I tell this is called decimal?
Correct.
This representation is called architectural. I prove it what I spoke in 1 minute. See, I put decimal, no? See here representation how it is showing. 1 point, if you can't see, it is written 1.500 something. This is what? Decimal. Decimal means metric.
Correct.
Sure, I give you example. Can I write like this, 3 feet, 3 by 4 kilometer? You ask 100% what you are drinking. Feet, possible. If I put like this, possible. A logic representation. Isn't it? Yes, exactly. Now let me just change this to architecture. Inches. Okay. Change to architect. This looks logic. Now you understand why we change from imperial to architect. Not when inches, imperial must be architect. This is called must. There is no option here. Okay. Clear, huh? Right. Okay. My aim was to change from millimeter, from inches, where is it? From inches to millimeter. This was my aim.
Correct.
I need to see this line now 25.4 millimeter after I change it. So what I can do is, I can repeat previous command. I need not go up and type, just right click. Isn't it? This is called, you are saving time, efficiency. Okay.
Correct.
My aim to change to metric, millimeter, decimal. It became perfect. This is precision. How many digits? I think 2 zeros is more than enough.
Correct.
We generally use decimal degree. You use radians if you are drinking something.
Correct.
Is this clear? That's it. Here rule is this: metric, decimal, inches, architecture. Okay, click OK. Now my question is as follows. My question is very simple. I select this line. What do you think will be coming? It should come 1 inch, 25.4 millimeter. This is what is expected.
Correct.
what do you think will come?
It will still be in inches, is it?
No, but if it should be inches, then what we did then? We did millimeter here, no? And I said, okay, I'm just triple confirming, I have changed to millimeter. How many units? 25.4 millimeter is the expected answer. I select the line, keep my mouse, you see 1. Can I say, if I just random question, can I tell 1 inch is equal to 1 millimeter?
No.
Never.
Correct.
So this is 100% wrong. If I say 1 inch is equal to 1 millimeter, there is, you ask me, you resumed drinking from when?
Correct.
Isn't it? This is wrong, 100%. This is going to cause big error.
Correct.
Because in America, they're going to send you inches drawing, and you are using millimeter, and you assume 1 inch is equal to 1 millimeter. You can't expect the project to be successful.
Correct.
Because you are working in millimeter, you don't know inches. Okay, my question is, how do we solve this problem? Because every time in life you might have clients from America, they are using inches.
So you use the generic unit rather than millimeter or imperial or metric, you use unit.
But he is using inches. That's our word. What I am trying to convey message is, AutoCAD does not care you are in inches or in millimeter. He knows units. That's why I told you, when you select the object, 1 unit, don't tell me it's inches or millimeter. But where is this object, this drawing is been done by some human. He knows inches. Some other human know millimeter. We need to convert this. This conversion is called scaling. Like a multiplication, that scaling factor is conversion unit. My aim was not to teach you scaling. My aim was just to teach you the concept of units. That's why I told you, tell me it is 1 unit. Because even if I changed it, it is still 1 unit. But I will show you how to scale it, but when we will come to scale, we will learn scale. Scaling is coming somewhere here. We will learn scale, but my aim was just to teach you how AutoCAD thinks unit. The most important concept was here. Imperial, architectural, decimal, metric. Okay, I will show you how to scale it. Scale, what you need, object. I teach you, my aim is not to teach you the concept of scale now. Okay, what's the scaling factor? 25.4. Now I select the object, come here, length is 0.4 millimeter. Now it is his logic. So whenever you change a unit, isn't it? First you would change the unit. After this you have to scale. If you don't scale, you will be telling me 1 inch is equal to 1 millimeter. Everybody stop there. No, this is not. You have to into 25.4. 25.4, the scaling factor. No units for scaling. Is this clear? Okay, now this basics all over. Let's start the real game. Okay? Can I rub everything?
Yes.
This we drawing. Okay, lines. Okay. Before we start line, can I ask you one simple question? We are learning lines. What is a line?
Line is connecting to decimal.
Beautiful.
Point.
Beautiful. I was thinking you would tell me line is a line. Exactly. Line is basically 2 points connected together. Isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, can I tell you this is first point, second point. Don't put AB. AB gives us a remembrance of geometry. Can I say this is first point, second point? Clear, huh? Type. Okay, just one random question. Okay, I just tell you the procedure. Okay, now I am going to introduce you to a new friend. Okay, trustworthy friend, I would tell you. Trustworthy friend. He is a friend who would be with you till you use AutoCAD. But when you come to Revit, he will not be with you. this friend of you is called the bottom guy. This guy is called the command line. I always tell my students, keep eye on command line. He is your friend. He will tell you what he wants. Especially for even I do not know what AutoCAD wants. I look at the command line. He will tell me what I need. Okay. For example. Okay. Is this clear?
Yes.
What I will do is 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay.